Proceed with caution in this area. There can be a lot of pedestrians and a lot of tourists. It is known for people to cross here without looking. Always be prepared to stop safely. There can also be cars looking for somewhere to park and not paying full attention. There are cycle lanes along this route which come in various styles. Manage speed appropriately and stop if needed, as the road does now narrow in places. Pass cyclists with great care whether they are on the cycle lane or the road. There are multiple pedestrian crossings on this route. On approach to zebra crossings, ensure you are managing your speed in order to be able to stop if needed. The same applies to traffic light controlled crossings. Use constant mirror checks when negotiating roundabouts like this one. Be aware of what is going on around you and try to keep good lane discipline. This roundabout is known for confusing some other road users. Use good all-round observation and be willing to back off if someone changes lanes with short notice. When entering lay-by bus stops, use low speed and lots of observations. Bus stops with shelters like this one can present a hazard. There is a risk of striking the bus stop with the bus body or mirror arm. Be aware of any intending customers or pedestrians and stop if needed. Also consider that not everyone will expect vehicles to go all the way round a roundabout, so when turning at the hospital do so at low speed to enable your signals to give plenty of notice and to allow you to react if someone else does not. The lanes here can be confusing for those who do not know the area, so always be aware of your surroundings and consider backing off if somebody puts themselves in an awkward situation. Be particularly vigilant for cyclists and motorcyclists. This road narrows in places, especially if you were to meet another large vehicle. Slow down if needed, while maintaining good all-round observations. If you meet another vehicle and you don't think you have the room, then come to a stop and ensure your actions do not lead to an incident by keeping calm and not rushing. When passing parked cars, good observation and forward planning are needed on approach. Manage speed according to conditions and remain courteous to other road users by giving way to them if needed. At junctions like this, it is possible for vehicles to pass beside you. It is important to undertake good all-round mirror checks, including tail swing checks, before undertaking the maneuver. Never squeeze through gaps. If you don't think you will fit through, then stop. Always use a speed low enough that allows you to conduct thorough mirror checks and enables you to stop in time if you think you are about to hit something. In some areas of the route, like here, there are trees quite close to the edge of the road. Look out for branches or trees which have drooped over time, and do not drive too close to the edge of the road if there is a tree there. This is particularly important after bad weather. If you see a tree or a branch which poses a hazard, then report it on Blink using the dangerous tree form and advise a supervisor so they can let other drivers know. Be aware of the changing speed limits in these areas. Along this road, there are some things close to the edge of the road. Whether here or elsewhere in the route, be aware of road furniture, like bollards, trees, other objects and pedestrians, which are close to the edge of the road. Keep in mind your overhangs and projections. There are shops in this area. This can mean vehicles parking in places which are not ideal, people parallel parking, car doors opening, and pedestrians in the area and crossing the road. Use good forward planning and all-round observations, as well as a sensible speed in areas like this. Be willing to stop and wait for enough room to proceed here, as this section of road is narrow. As you come out of junctions like this, you need to use the other side of the road to avoid hitting the curb. Approach at a low speed and check there is nothing coming before committing to the turn. Be prepared to stop. Approach blind junctions like this one slowly, and be prepared to stop. Do not rush pulling out, and use good observations looking for other vehicles, cyclists, and pedestrians. Always remain on the tarmac. Some verges will not support the weight of a bus. This can, in extreme cases, cause the bus to become stuck or even lean and tip over. If passing another large vehicle, then slow right down and consider stopping. Use good forward planning to plan to meet other large vehicles at wider sections of road. The hedgerows and trees on sections of road like this can force buses over onto the other side of the road. Use good mirror checks to ensure you are not getting too close to the hedges, and if you need to move over, then slow down and consider stopping if needed to wait for a gap in traffic coming the other way. Roads like this are notorious for drivers losing wing mirrors. Roads in this area can have mud or standing water on them. This can reduce traction on the road and create other issues. Slow down accordingly if needed. Being so exposed, roads like this can be more prone to poor weather conditions. Always drive to the road and weather conditions and not the timetable. There are schools on this road. Take care at school run times. There are a lot of cars parked here at some times. Pass with care, keeping up good all-round observations. Negotiate roadworks with great care. Keep in mind that the cones or barriers may have just been moved by someone who is not considering large vehicles. Stop if needed before you hit anything. Even clipping a cone base at low speed can be dangerous for workers. There are schools in this area. Take great care at school run times, as there are often a lot of students in the area. Turnings like this can require overhang over the pavement. Be aware of vehicle projections and overhangs when turning, and keep a sharp eye out for pedestrians and street furniture, as well as good observations to check for rear-end sweep.